Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Sunday, November 13th. Cold and dry weather continues outside of some snow showers working through the day tomorrow, but outside of that, just some morning fog and mostly sunny skies for the start of next week. And I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today: well below normal temperatures continue. We're going to look at frigid mornings. We're looking at generally around 0, if not negative double digits outside the Snake Plain, followed by highs in the 20s and 30s each day. Normal highs for mid-November, getting from that 30s to upper 40s, so certainly below normal for this time of year. And we'll see some patchy fog and low stratus each morning with some localized dense pockets of fog as well. Our next system will graze the eastern highlands for Monday, so passing just to our east, bringing some light snow showers around the Island Park, Teton Valley, and Continental Divide region. Generally looking very light accumulations, maybe a trace up to an inch possible in the highest terrain, but not looking at a whole lot. As far as elevated down valley winds, we will have some gusty, breezy winds coming off the Continental Divide and onto the Snake Plain through some of the mountain valleys throughout the next couple of days, especially as that broad northerly flow accentuates generally up to about 20 to 30 miles an hour. High pressure ridge off the Pacific coast intensifies for next week. What that means for us is dry weather, light winds, and cold temperatures for all of next week, and chances for some snow showers maybe as we get towards the later portions of the week. Take a look at satellite this morning. We are surrounded by 3 areas of low pressure. So we got one working its way in the southern Great Basin, another that's going to be over the Dakotas today, and a third across the northern Pacific out towards the Oregon and Washington coast. What that means is we're kind of in the middle, so expecting very dry weather to continue and broad northerly flow working down from western Canada. So it'll be very cold for mid-November. Not expecting a whole lot of change over the next 7 days. Again, frigid mornings just followed by afternoon highs in the 20s and 30s. And the bigger picture, you can see that system there working through the southern Great Basin, and the next one kind of working through into the Pacific Northwest area. But outside of that, starting to see that broad upper-level ridge that's currently developing further west of our area. So with that, we're going to be seeing quite mild weather, nothing as far as too impactful, just seeing the cold and dry weather continuing with a little bit of that moisture potentially working up and over as we get towards the later part of next week. Weather risk outlook for the next 5 days, just looking at some patchy morning fog and low stratus across much of southern and eastern Idaho, with snow showers returning in the eastern highlands for Monday, and some chances in the higher terrain returning for Wednesday and Thursday. And take a look at some regional webcams this morning. Up towards Connors Summit, Osborne Bridge, and Island Park, seeing those foggy conditions continuing. But as you get down towards Coldwater on our interstate corridors, and I've headed up into the central mountains, looking at clear skies, seeing the stars out there tonight, and just seeing some partly cloudy skies as some mid to upper level clouds work in over the area today. Temperatures this morning, so we're seeing temperatures in the single digits to right around mid-teens and low 20s as you get further southwest. But in our mountain basins, head up towards Island Park, Wayan, Copper Basin, negative double digits, and some of the mountain basins out towards that area, with the coldest area this morning up towards the West Yellowstone Gate at negative 12 degrees. Afternoon highs today will be in the 20s and 30s, so fairly considerate for where we've been, keeping with that standard progression, not seeing a whole lot of change in the next 7 days. Temperatures on your Monday, going to be another cold morning. Seeing temperatures again right around hovering on that 0 degree mark outside of the Snake Plain, and single digits to low teens as you get further southwest. But afternoon highs slightly colder, again 20s, 30s, not seeing a whole lot of change in these next 5 days. Let's break down that precipitation timing for this system working in. So as we get towards 7 a.m. Monday, starting to see some showers work into the Yellowstone area, and throughout the day we'll see some increasing here in Idaho, generally reaching us by the afternoon, mid-afternoon hours, if at best, right around 5, 6 o'clock. Just seeing a couple bands of snow, nothing as far as anything moderate or heavy, just some light snow showers working through. Generally going to see some impacts just east of the I-15 corridor, headed out towards Wyoming with light snow accumulations possible, but nothing as far as over an inch or anything expected with this system. And as we get towards early Tuesday, you can see those showers dissipate, a few holding on up there towards Livingston and Cook City, but other than that, conditions will return to being very dry as we get towards the early part of Tuesday. Take a look at that snowfall amounts. Again, about a trace to maybe an inch as you get up into the higher terrain. Not looking at anything overly impressive with those snow showers. Temperatures for your Tuesday, keeping with that cold trend, it can be single digits for everybody in the low teens in their warmest areas, if not below 0, as you get outside the Snake Plain, with afternoon highs in the 20s and 30s. And for Wednesday, keep it with that trend. Again, cold morning temperatures, single digits across the board with low teens, and afternoon highs in the 20s and 30s. But most noticeably, start to see some 40s working back in there, up towards Stanley and Salmon, certainly looking at a little bit warmer temperatures as we get up towards Wednesday. And for Thursday, well, those warmer temperatures were short-lived. We're back in the 20s and 30s for Thursday afternoon, and during the morning hours, again, teens and low 20s further south. But other than that, it'll be single digits for just about everyone. Look at what's to come as we get towards the middle part of November. So this is November 18th through 22nd. So we're looking at below normal favored precipitation. So not looking at anything as far as big systems working our way in for the middle part of November. But those colder temperatures do hold on for nearly the entire country. If you want to see those warmer above normal temperatures, you'll have to go to Alaska or Miami. 8 to 14, keeping with that trend as far as below normal chances, shifting further east, but again, looking like a little bit more active as we get towards the later part of November. So certainly something to keep an eye on as far as keeping with this dry weather pattern through at least the 20th, but as we get towards the 20th through 26th of the month, could see an uptick in some precipitation chances. And with that, we are going to keep our cold as far as below normal temperatures are favored across eastern Idaho. So not seeing a whole lot in terms of change for the later part of November for temperatures, but could see a return to some more increasing precipitation chances. In summary this morning, do have those cold below normal temperatures continuing. Expect those frigid mornings followed by highs in the 20s and 30s, maybe even some low 40s as you get further west later part of the week. With our next system going to be grazing our area, just passing to our east for Monday, looking at some light snow showers around the eastern highlands. Generally in the higher terrain, could see some light accumulations up to about a trace to an inch, and some elevated down valley winds onto the Snake Plain as that northerly air continues to work into our area. High-pressure ridge off the Pacific coast intensifies, leading to some prolonged period of dry weather, light winds, and cold temperatures for all of next week, and chances for some light snow showers do return later in the week. But that was your weather briefing for today, Sunday, November 13th. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome day.